88 million years ago, a tectonic divorce birthed this ancient sanctuary. The atmosphere smells of reddish dust where the primal forest dominates. These giants store life in weathered leather, reaching for a disgruntled god. Crimson, smooth rivers transport dugout canoes toward a maze of pointed rocks. In the Tsingy, white lemurs leap through a lethal limestone cathedral. Ancient ghosts remain inside gloomy caverns, receiving gifts from the human realm. High upon granite peaks, thin air carries the whale-like cries of the Indri. Banded-tailed lemurs sunbathe, while sifakas execute their unique lateral leaps. 60 million years of eternal solitude created these precious wild velvet treasures. Prehistoric rock formations glisten, offering a view into a quiet, forgotten age. The IA hunts by sonar while chameleons track with laser precision. A predatory fossa hunts through the treetops, a dark figure near old graves. The RN7 winds like a red cord through hills of emerald and gold. Precisely engineered agricultural steps shape the hillsides, nourishing revered mountain communities. In Antananarivo, houses stack toward the sky, blending colonial and traditional echoes. Rocky portals protect the royal resting places high in the misty hills. From geysers to Lake Tritriva, water sustains both luxury caviar and rice. The region's past is etched in crimson earth, capturing the highland soul. Vaudreuil winds whip shining green waters, where Vezo nomads navigate by salt-crusted intuition. Striped tortoises survive several human lifespans sheltered under seaside bushes. Humpback whales breach, celebrating a miracle born of the sheltered turquoise cradle. Voyage toward active volcanic islands, where the seabed plunges into deep black chasms. The air grows heavy with ylang ylang from the perfume isles. An ancient coelacanth glides through the dark depths, a relic near volcanic shores. Green plateaus float above the molten heart of Carthala's massive caldera. This massive volcano continuously reshapes the surrounding terrain during each eruption. From Baobabs to fiery peaks, life thrives where the ancient world remains untamed. To genuinely comprehend this land, survive the punishing trek into its sharp, rocky core. We begin on the Tsiribihina River, a winding vein of reddish-brown silt that serves as the region's only highway. The atmosphere vibrates with the steady paddling of wooden canoes, craft crossing these ancient waterways for generations. But tranquility is shattered by the guttural roar of bats, improvised diesel ferries of the deep interior. Massive off-road vehicles wobble on creaking timber boards, a risky ferry transit connecting technology with timeless rivers. Along the banks, the local Sakalava life unfolds in vibrant flashes of ochre dust and bright laundry. Cattle keepers watch like quiet guardians, their whole wealth judged by the impressive horn span of their herd. Children call out in a melodic dialect, their voices carrying over the water like ghosts from a forgotten era. Suddenly, the crimson soil transitions into an unbelievable sight, the massive, jagged limestone maze of Tsingy. This UNESCO fortress is a Jurassic ghost, a limestone reef submerged 200 million years ago and resurrected into life. Millions of years of chemical precipitation carved the stone, shaping the landscape into sharp, needle-like spires. The word Tsingy is a linguistic warning, translating literally to the place where one cannot walk barefoot. These limestone spires are so sharp, they easily destroy the toughest leather hiking boots within a few hours. To explore it is to scale 70-meter towers, clutching iron while swaying rope bridges grown over limestone abysses. However, even in this highly hostile environment, various species adapt and flourish with remarkable elegance. Snow-white Deccan's Sifaka lemurs leap between stone blades, performing a bipedal ballet where one slip means final impalement. The lemurs leap with absolute physical accuracy, making our own awkward climbing attempts look quite clumsy. In the shadows beneath the spikes, we enter the sacred caves of the Vazimba, the island's first inhabitants. Native trackers speak softly, placing honey and small change to placate the spirits inhabiting these rocks. Madagascar is a defiant testament to a raw, primordial world that refuses to be tamed or made smooth. Leaving the sharp stone spires of the Tsingy behind, we ascend into the beautiful high-altitude granite plains of Andringitra. Here, prehistoric, shimmering peaks pierce the atmosphere like broken glass, and the sharp air carries the haunting echoes of a world that time forgot. Descending from these high, thin-air peaks down to the fertile green valleys, we encounter the island's true soul. The morning belongs to the sun worshippers, the ring-tailed lemurs, who sit in meditative, open-armed poses on sun-warmed rocks. The distinctive banded tails of these animals stand out in the brush, contrasting sharply against the old grey stones. But the true drama of evolution is found in the Sifaka's unique sideways hop, a charming yet desperate biological compromise for survival. This playful movement is the sole method for these tree-dwelling creatures to cross bare areas between fragmented forest habitats. In the deeper shadows, hyper-energetic bamboo lemurs and plush red-ruffed lemurs live like velvet cushions, specialized masters of arboreal relaxation. These primates survived 60 million years of complete isolation, evolving into over 100 unique species found nowhere else on Earth. Suddenly, a sound like a haunting, ghostly siren erupts. The whale-like call of the Indri, the island's largest extant lemur currently in existence. The creature observes us with large, staring eyes, as if it has watched the slow passage of Earth's history. Yet, this genetic fortress is also a somber graveyard of lost giants and ancient legends that once ruled these hills. We occupy the former habitat of giant lemurs, prehistoric beasts that survived until recent centuries, leaving behind only skeletal remains. Their disappearance is a chilling reminder of the fragility of this wild velvet kingdom in a changing world. The island persists as a wild, rebellious refuge, an evolutionary hotspot that ignored standard biological laws on Earth. Every haunting call and every graceful leap is a testament to a primordial spirit that continues to fight against the brutal, encroaching world. Standing near these primitive creatures, one senses the profound presence of a bygone epoch that somehow managed to survive. To look deeply into the eyes of a lemur is to glimpse a world that should no longer exist, yet here it breathes. This serves as the final stronghold for these soft-furred phantoms, where natural history still reveals ancient secrets through old woodlands to attentive ears. Isolo is a Jurassic fortress, where the ground literally bleeds iron through shimmering, iron-stained sandstone castles. At this geological window, a rocky opening frames an expansive, quiet vista that has remained undisturbed for millions of years. By night, the haunting IA emerges, a nocturnal freak using sonar and a skeletal finger to extract life from wood. In daylight, chameleons scan for insects with perfect panoramic vision, launching incredibly fast, accurate tongues. This is the domain of ancestors, where Mahafali tombs are carved into the park's very bones. Concealed in branches, the predatory fossa prowls the forest canopy, embodying the harsh laws of nature. The mysterious Isalo remains a defiant, jagged paradise, where sacred taboos still guard the spirit world. The RN7 highway twists like a crimson lifeline, joining the untamed south to the developed north. On this crumbling asphalt, bush taxis defy physics, while the landscape shifts into the mathematical perfection of Betsileo rice terraces. These lush green terraces showcase brilliant water management, mirroring stormy skies across their wet surfaces. Finally, we reach the amphitheater of Antananarivo, a chaotic city built across 12 sacred hills. Soft-hued dwellings climb high beneath historic royal residences, while traditional cattle wagons negotiate the busy urban traffic. It is a land defined by the paradox of the plateau, materially poor, yet rich in enduring social cohesion. European-era brick structures quietly observe a regional heritage deeply connected to the crimson soil. The spirit of the Merina Kingdom beats at Ambohimanga, where stone gates guard ancient royal secrets. Close by, waters at Lake Mantasoa produce premium caviar, showing cold water sturgeons flourish in upland climates. In villages like Andrahive, life is a single dirt track governed by the needs of the zebu. Underground thermal activity bursts forth at Analabri, spraying hot steam onto colourful, boiling mud domes. Tragedy haunts the turquoise eye of Lake Tritriva, a vertical volcanic throat whispered to be bottomless and bound by legendary Fadi. Observing daily upland life reveals deep human resourcefulness, where historic traditions persist unaffected by modern change. Madagascar's indomitable spirit remains a defiant, jagged monument to the raw, primordial power of evolution. This rough, twisting pathway of crimson clay serves as a vital yet unstable link connecting the remote southern wilderness with northern cities. We chase a shimmering amber horizon across undulating hills of ochre and gold, where taxi, browse, bush taxis somehow defy physics on crumbling, forgotten asphalt. The thick atmosphere carries scents of burning timber and dry dust, proving that the arduous trek here matches the harshness of the ultimate destination. Nearby, we witness the staircase to heaven, the legendary Betsaleo rice terraces carved into steep hillsides with chilling mathematical precision. These historic, clever water management systems convert the steep hillsides into colorful fields, crucial for keeping families alive. Witness the cycle. Flooded paddies act as silver mirrors reflecting monsoon skies before erupting into a sea of vibrant emerald shoots. At harvest time, the sweeping slopes glow bright yellow, showcasing an agricultural triumph built on generations of hard labor and traditional skills. Then, we crest the final ridge to find the amphitheater of Tana, the chaotic capital of Antananarivo, sprawling across 12 sacred hills. Brightly painted dwellings climb the hillside unstably beneath the quiet, commanding presence of the old royal castle. Navigating the Tana sprawl is a pure sensory overload, a rhythmic ballet where primitive zebu carts weave between modern SUVs in a thick cloud of red dust. This is the core contradiction of the uplands, a financially impoverished society bound together by incredibly strong community ties that guide daily life. Architectural echoes of French colonial brickwork clash with traditional steep-roofed Malagasy dwellings, standing as scarred witnesses to a long, turbulent history. In this region, the crimson soil represents the literal lifeblood and enduring spirit of a highly resilient population. Every terrace, every stone, and every winding turn tells the story of a highland spirit that remains stubbornly, beautifully, forever untamed. Discovering the authentic spirit of this island requires climbing high into the mountainous interior where old traditions still linger in the cool morning fog. At the summit of Ambo Himanga, the Blue Hill, the spiritual heart of the Marina Kingdom remains encased in a UNESCO-protected fortress. Heavy rock portals continue to protect royal mysteries and spiritual remains, acting as an elevated sanctuary overlooking the quiet countryside below. Far beneath this royal gaze lies the incredible caviar paradox at Lake Mantasoa, a place of extreme contrasts. Unbelievable success occurs here as ancient Russian sturgeons flourish within the chilly, high-altitude tropical rivers. It is a jarring sight, luxury caviar harvested in a land of subsistence, a biological miracle bridging the gap between extreme poverty and global prestige. This unexpected fish now represents the country's surprising capacity for adaptation and growth. In villages like Andrahiv, the single dirt track is the only lifeline where the community's pulse is governed by the needs of the zebu. Nevertheless, the volcanic earth beneath stays active, releasing powerful underground heat through the steaming springs of Labyrinth. Surreal orange mineral mounds erupt with pressurized steam, a violent reminder that volcanic veins still throb beneath the feet of every single highland farmer. The most captivating local site is Lake Trikliva, a dense blue-green pool cradled deep inside a sheer, rocky volcanic crater. Whispered to be bottomless, it is haunted by fatty born of a tragic ancient history. Coping with this harsh environment, locals employ age-old irrigation techniques, channeling water through manual ditches to offset unpredictable weather and grow food. Today, modernity's footprint appears as quad bikes on high plateaus, yet they are fleeting ghosts against the ancient, timeless silhouette of a farmer. Local heritage is preserved not in written texts, but within clay homes and the resilient, enduring character of the resident population. Madagascar's heart beats strongest in this high arena, a defiant, jagged monument to the raw, primordial power of evolution and survival. Powerful gusts sweep constantly across Sakalava Bay, transforming the brilliant green waters into a vibrant arena for adventurers testing their skills against the breeze. These Vasa trade winds once carried the first Austronesian voyagers across the ocean, their outriggers cutting through spray with only stars to guide them. Nowadays, contemporary vessels harness those same historic gusts, propelling travelers across beautiful, remote blue seas at the very edge of the world. On the sun-baked shores, the coastal scrub hides biological relics known as radiated tortoises, living chronometers that effortlessly outlast 3 human generations. Living for more than a century, these resilient animals observe modern developments while remaining completely unchanged, quiet, and timeless. Beneath the surface, Madagascar's fringing reefs explode in a submerged kaleidoscope of grain corals and neon-lit shoals found nowhere else on Earth. This reef ecosystem is a delicate natural wonder, a complex aquatic maze teeming with marine life whose brilliant, glowing colors truly defy description. This is the domain of the Viso nomads, the legendary people who live with the sea, navigating the Mozambique Channel in fragile pirogues. Navigating by manual canvas and age-old instincts, they interpret the sea, relying daily on tidal yields and flowing ocean streams for sustenance. Further north, the archipelago of dreams reveals Nosy Bai's sacred white sands and the pristine crescent of Nosy Tanikali's marine sanctuary. Within the abyss, humpbacks finish a demanding 8,000-kilometer passage from icy polar regions to seek sanctuary in these temperate, sheltering currents. They seek the maternity wards of Antongil Bay, a sheltered turquoise cradle where the next generation of giants is born. Observing a fresh calf's initial leap offers a glimpse of an evolutionary marvel, inhaling its inaugural draft of air in this protected haven. Here, the sea tells a story of endurance and a fragile, beautiful beginning of life in a world that refuses to be tamed. These shores serve as an active bridge linking primeval land with the everlasting, azure, and enigmatic abysses of the Indian Ocean. We leave the red dust of Madagascar behind, crossing the volcanic threshold where the deep seafloor collapses into abyssal, underwater obsidian trenches. Far from historic havens of tranquility, the Comoros represent active volcanic realms forged by fierce, unyielding crustal activity during their early stages. At the heart of it all lies Mount Kartala, a massive caldera of ash and obsidian that breathes like a restless god. This colossus alters the island's rough character with every burning pulse and erratic, fiery exhalation. Down at Shimoni Beach, the world turns black as molten basalt collides with the cold Indian Ocean to create an obsidian shore. However, such harsh landscapes find contrast in the fragrant islands, whose atmosphere drifts thick with the captivating aroma of blooming ylang, ylang. On the island of Anjouan, vanilla vines cling to terraced slopes, proving that beauty can flourish in the wake of destruction. Climbing the striking Dragon's Back, we encounter sharp stone structures that mimic a legendary creature petrified within igneous rock. In the shadows of these abyssal waters, the prehistoric coelacanth drifts, a living fossil thought extinct for 65 million years. Existing as a phantom amid cinder fields, this organism persisted by defying the harsh patterns of worldwide species loss. Mutsamutu's citadel stands as a silent sentinel, guarding an ancient crossroads of African, Arab, and French maritime blood. Between colossal baobab trees and burning craters, organisms flourish amidst the stark, secluded environment of these isolated basaltic territories. We gaze toward a horizon where the line between the ancient earth and the modern spirit world remains forever blurred and untamed. Past the continent's crimson soil, the Jomois and Wali highlands ascend like serene, verdant mesas hovering delicately over a shadowy basaltic chasm. This lush greenery is a deceptive mask, a thin veil of serenity hiding the staggering subterranean pressure and the violent tectonic origin of this isolated archipelago. Within Lac Salé, the environment hosts an uncanny equilibrium, placing a rich green freshwater basin incredibly near blue marine waves, divided solely by a slender strip of charred volcanic shoreline. Towering over Grande Comore is the true titan, Mount Kartala, a 2,361-meter giant whose massive 3x4-kilometer caldera acts as a restless portal straight into the Earth's molten core. Initiating more than 20 significant outbursts across 200 years, this volatile creator remains a restless peak, perpetually remodeling the local landscape through continuous flows of molten rock. Here, we witness a stark and dramatic temporal contrast. The 88-million-year slow burn evolution of ancient Madagascar meets the Comoros' rapid, raw, and violent birth through tectonic fire and jagged stone. Our travels have progressed from historic Baobab guardians and the treacherous, pointed peaks of the Tsingy to secluded ravines populated by leaping lemurs and the bright blue aquatic nurseries of the ocean. Through every mile, the law of isolation remains the supreme ruler, fostering a biodiversity explosion where living fossils and bizarre primates stand as a defiant testament to life's incredible resilience. Peering down the chilling volcanic openings, one can merely wonder about what bizarre life forms might eventually emerge from Kartala's hardening flows throughout the upcoming epochs of quiet isolation. We end our epic journey standing at the smoking sulphurous lip of the massive crater, a place where the line between the modern physical world and the primordial spirit world remains forever blurred and untamed. Across this realm of soot and lush vegetation, our planet's most peculiar and magnificent narrative continues to unfold through flowing magma and the faint echoes of a bygone era. The fire below never truly sleeps, and the island continues to grow, a defiant monument to the raw power of evolution on the edge.
Madagascar, along with its surrounding archipelagos, persists as the ultimate isolated haven for bizarre, untamed, and marvelous species, serving as